Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. So, before we take some trades, let me quickly explain what we need to do. As a step number one, we should always write. For example, if you want to take stocks or do options, you need to go to your watch list and then you sort by your change percentage so that you will know like which of the tickers are most bearish and which ones are most bullish. For example, if you see today's snow, WSM, IQ, HMY, UNG, Wayfair, they are right. Baidu, because of earnings, Snow, Baidu, they are going down, further down. So if you want to buy the put, generally these tickers are good for puts. So we need to create an alert on such type of tickers. So whichever are most bearish tickers, for example, we got some multiple. Right, top trend is one of our top indicator. So I am creating some because generally whenever there is a lot of bullish or bearish momentum, there will be good volume and we can make nice profits. They won't generally move in a choppy direction. So like that, we created some alerts on some of the top bearish tickers, right? Baidu, Snow, WSM, HMY. These are some of the famous. Right, we can also create for UNG. So we created alert so that we are telling the indicator to inform us whenever we get a buy signal or sell signal. In the same way, you can do right for Python, Zoom, Cold, PDD. These are some of the stocks which are moving good. We can do the same one for the bullish stocks. I already created some alerts. If you see here, I already created for Python, Zoom, Cold, HIMS, PDD, NVDL or NVIDIA, Zim. So these are some of the stocks which are moving good. So today, if you see, generally other than earnings, then the chip stocks are moving good. That means these stocks, right, whichever are the bullish stocks, so these bearish stocks are good for puts, whereas the top 10 bullish stocks are generally good for calls. So just remember the, right, if you want, you better remember the names or you don't need to remember, but it will be nice if you know that, okay, Python, Zoom, Cold, PDD, because overall trend is bullish for all these ones. Better we focus on buying calls for the bullish tickers and we better do the puts for the bearish tickers on a high level. So once you do that, we have a scanner which is called as RC scan. There also we have something called a custom where you can add those symbols whether you want bullish stickers or bearish stickers, right? For example, Python, Cold, HIMS, PDD, NVDL, CPNG, AVGO, which are some of the bullish stickers. I added all those things here. So which will show like, okay, how many bulls, how many buyers, how many sellers are there in the market. I added all the bullish stickers because overall market is bullish today, right? NQES are bullish. So if overall market is bullish, you can mainly focus on the calls. If your overall market is bearish, you better focus on the bearish tickers. If the market is looking good, positive, right? The news is positive, overall market is moving up, right? How do you know that? If you generally go to QQQ, generally you see that market is in a uptrend, positive trend, or right, the channel is trending towards the upside. Overall, right, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it is overall bullish. That means generally market is on a positive side. So we can focus mainly on the calls, right? Or throughout the pre-market, it was moving up because it went all the way to the top. There was a huge sell order block. It started dropping. Now again, it may touch this area and then start moving up. So whenever QQQ starts moving, then most of your tech stocks like Nvidia, Tesla, all those things will also start moving. So this is like your source. So you can always look at QQQ or you can look at SPY. If SPY is in the downtrend, then most of your top stocks will be in the downtrend. If SPY or QQQ are moving upside, most of your stocks will be moving upside. So you can use this as a source. Based on this, you can take the trades. For example, now QQQ is in a sell direction, right? In a sell trend or in a, it is because it went so much up in the pre-market, there is some retracement or there is some downtrend now. Whenever we see a buy signal on QQQ, then we can also look for buy signals on, we can look for buy signals on your other, right, other tickers like Nvidia or Tesla, Amazon, Google. Most of them will also start moving. So we can use this as a reference, and then at the same time, right, not only with stocks, you can also make money with futures. If you are watching QQQ, you can take MNQ and make money. If you are watching ES or SPY, you can use ES and make profits with futures. So using the same charts, you can make money in different ways with different tickers, and also you can make money in different ways. So one is we can have our own individual accounts, right, where we are investing our own money and you can make profits. The second way is you can also have prop firms, right? What do you mean by prop firms? Where you don't need to put your own money. You can trade with the different companies, like, right, there are some prop firms where you can trade futures. There are some prop firms where you can trade stocks and options. So when we see a proper confluence, then you can either do the long positions, you can do the short positions. So at the same time, right, if you have a small account, right, for example, you have a 5,000 account, 10,000 account, you may not feel it, right, making your time worth taking the trades, right? You may make $50, $100 per day. You have to sit for 2 hours, 3 hours to make that $100. But when you trade with a prop firm where you have a 50K account, 100K account, for the same time, you can make $300, $400 without risking your own money. Or you can also combine both. You take trades in your personal account, you also take trades in the prop firm account. But you have to follow a systematic approach. If you randomly trade without understanding why you are entering, there is always a high risk. But when you understand why you are taking a trade, then there is a high possibility of success, right? We can make 80, 85, 90% of the time we can be profitable. There can be some sudden news somewhere. Sometimes things might go because of some news or others. But most of the time, if everything remains same, if there is no major news or anything going on, then 85 to 90% of the time we can make success if we follow a systematic approach. Right? I hope you got it, right? How you can, using a same chart, how you can make money with multiple other tickers, right? For example, if QQQ gives a buy signal now, right? Maybe around 482, right? There is a strong support. It may come here, touch it, and then start moving up. Or this is the previous day low. PDL stands for previous day low. If it starts moving up here, we can buy some QQQ calls, right? If we get a buy signal and if it starts moving. So like that, when we follow some certain rules, and um, when QQQ is bullish, then you can make money in multiple ways. One is you can buy QQQ calls, you can make money. One is you can sell QQQ puts, you can make money. You can do TQQ calls, you can make money. You can sell TQQ puts, you can make money. In the same way, when QQQ moves up, your SPY also will move in the same trend, same direction. You can make with SPY, SPX calls. You can sell SPY puts, you can sell SPX puts, like that. And you can make money with NQ or MNQ with futures. You can make money with ES or MES. But so you are only watching one chart, but there are so many other tickers which will move in the exact same direction. We can make with all those things. Only thing is, before entry, you need to wait for a proper entry criteria. And also, when you want to exit, you need to wait for a proper criteria. So if you follow a systematic approach, there is a high possibility, high chances of success. So as I said, there is a high possibility for it to come all the way to 481. We'll wait until this comes back all the way to the bottom before we enter a signal. We need to wait for a proper confirmation. So let me hide this one for some time. And we need to trade along with the big companies like insurance companies, banks, right? They are doing a lot of sell off here. They kept their limit orders, right? Around 108,000 sell orders, 78,000 sell orders. So price went, touched that, immediately started a huge drop. So what generally retail traders will do is when it is going up and up, they will buy somewhere at the top. When it is going down, they will sell at the bottom. But what the big players will do, they buy at the bottom, they sell at the top. So we need to follow the big players. So this is where generally the big players will buy, or this is where the big players will buy. So we need to wait for price to touch those ones, and then we need to enter. And if we want to short, if we want to buy the puts, we need to wait for these type of levels where there is big sell orders. We need to sell at that point, right? We missed this, otherwise we would have made some 50-60% on these puts. But that's fine. There will be a lot of opportunities every day. So basically, you see 108,000 orders means that's a huge sell order block. So that's why price touched it immediately. You can see big red candles. Within one candle, it dropped nearly 2-3 points. Right, within 5 minutes, nearly 2-3 points drop. That would have made some 40-50% gains with your option puts. So now we are waiting for a buy signal. So whenever we see a proper buy signal, now it came all the way to the bottom of the channel. That means there can be some reversal, but there is a high possibility for it to touch this point. You can see it yesterday also, it touched this point, or this morning when it started from this level. So it may come back to this level and then bounce back. So we need to wait for that level before we take the buy signal. So our indicator will give a buy signal. Whenever it gives the buy signal, we can enter uh, QQQ calls, or we can sell the QQQ puts. You can do debit spreads, you can do credit spreads. In the same way, you can do SPY, you can do ES, you can do MES, you can do NQ, you can do MNQ. So many other tickers we can do. You can do in your personal accounts, you can do in the prop firms. So at the same time, we can, right, for your in your job, it is difficult to double your salary, double your contract pricing. But here, when you trade in your personal account and in another prop firm, you can double it, right? And there are so many other prop firms, right? Once you get comfortable confidence with one prop firm, do add one more prop firm, then you can double your income. Add one more, you can triple your income. But for that, you need to understand the system, understand when to take the trades. Once you learn it, then you can win, right? There is no limit on how much you can make, because you can scale up as much as you want, right? In our jobs, there is no way you can double or triple your salaries, right? It is very risky, or right, it is very difficult to double your salary even if you work 20 hours per day. But here, once you take time to learn the process, steps on when to enter a long, when to enter a short, then you don't need to use your own money. You can trade in the prop firms, and you can do that. So basically, we are waiting for the buy signal, right? As I mentioned, QQQ or SPY, they are like your main right? They are like your main symbols, main tickers. You can see SPY also started dropping all the way down, right? So still it is bearish. We are waiting for a buy signal. If it starts moving up, then it may start, right? There is nearly 150,000 sell order block here. So yeah, before you take any trades, you can always look at where is SPY, right? For example, yeah, let us look at some major stocks now, like Amazon. You can see that Amazon also dropped huge, right? You see Tesla. Tesla also dropped huge. Nvidia also dropped huge. So that is like your parent, right? SPY and QQQ are like your parent. So generally, most of the time, 90% of the time, the direction of these all these tickers will be similar to what your QQQ direction is. You can see Google, it went all the way from 168 to $166. It may come all the way down somewhere here. AMD, AMD may touch this point and then start moving up. So yesterday we sold AMD tickers that made a huge AMD calls that made nearly $2,300 or $2,400. So once it touches this point, you can take profits on the call sold. And then again, we can buy the call. So there are nearly 42,000 buy order block here. That means price will, right? So there is a 140,000 sell order block. You can see the red color, right? And this is the premium zone. That means this is the costly zone. You can see this is like the discount zone, right? You can see discount and premium. So discount is where we want to buy and premium is where you want to sell, right? Sometimes if you like a home or something, you will pay additional 50K, 100K, and you will bid more than what they are asking. So that is called as a premium price. So generally this is where the big players will take the profits and this is where they will buy it. So yesterday we sold the calls, right? Either we can buy the puts or we can sell the calls when we think like stock can go down. Now it came all the way down, nearly made $3,000. So this is like at a previous day low. So we can take profits on the call sold now. So once you see a buy signal, again we can buy 150 AMD 155 call, right? Because it came all the way from the top to the bottom of the channel. So this is where all the big players are buying, right? You have 42,000 buy order block. That means price can touch this and then start moving up. That is where you can buy the stocks, you can buy AMD stock, or you can sell the puts, or you can do a debit spread. So that's what we need to follow the big players, right? That is where, right, they will make a lot of money, whereas retail traders will always wait until price goes all the way to the top, and then we'll buy somewhere here, right? We think like, oh yeah, somebody will say AMD will go to 200. You buy at the top, whereas they sell at the top, they buy at the bottom. Now, whenever we get the buy signal, we can buy AMD calls, AMD 155 call, or you can sell 155 put. So yeah, if you yesterday if you took the trade, right, I shared in US equities channel also. You can take the profits. It made nearly $3,000 with 30 contracts. If you took 10 contracts, also it is nearly $1,000 profit. You need to wait for the proper confirmation before entering the signal, right? Yeah, there is a high chance that it may start moving up, but still we don't have a buy signal. So here we have a sell signal. It came all the way down. In the same way, now we need to get a buy signal to go long. Buyers are trying to take it up, sellers are trying to push it down. We can go back to QQQ, right? As I said, if QQQ starts moving, then most of your tech stocks will start moving. QQQ came all the way down, but still all these are still red, right? Your overall momentum is still bearish. If your 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes turns to green, generally that is a good time to go for calls. So QQQ came all the way down, trying to bounce up. If QQQ, then same thing will happen with TQQ. You can see TQQ came all the way down, trying to go up. So SQQ will be opposite. SQQ went all the way to the top. Now it is trying to come down. You can see there is a 672,000 buy order block here for SQQ. Right? SQQ is like an inverse of TQQ. So price SQQ came all the way down. It came to the discount area. There was a 672,000 buy order block. This went up and the other one came down. So we'll wait for one more candle and then we can buy the puts for SQQ, right? Because it went all the way from discount to the midpoint. You can see SPX, there was a huge gap up, right? Last night when it closed, yesterday it was here. When it opened, it was here. So that gap fill is done now. So because the gap fill is over, now again it is trying to bounce up. Still, we don't have the buy signal. We are waiting for the buy signal. Once we get a buy signal on SPY or QQQ, then most of your Amazon, Google, Nvidia, everything will start moving. And you need to wait for the candle to close, right? You see the buy, but the candle just now opened, right? It is a 5 minutes time frame. That means 9:25 to 9:30, there will be a candle. You have to wait for the candle to complete, and then only you have to take the signal, right? You cannot, right, within 1 minute, you cannot think that, oh, it is moving up, right? Within next 2, 3 minutes, again, it may come down. Right? Generally, SPY, QQQ, NQES, they will do a double bottom. That means they try to go up and again come back, touch the support one more time, retest it, and then again they will go up. So that's why don't be in a hurry. Whenever they do a double bottom or retest the support and starts going up, that is the best time to enter long positions or buy the calls. You can do the, because there are some sellers are still here trying to push the price down. So when buyers are trying to go up, the sellers, there might be some sell orders. There might be some sellers. They'll try to push the price down. So again, it will come down. Again, buyers will try to push. This time, the sellers will lose the control, or they'll think like, okay, there are too many buyers. Let us not try to sell anymore. So whenever you have a strong support like this, always wait for a retest of the support. Your risk will be minimal. When it comes one more time and starts moving up, that is the best time to go long. Right? Because still you are all these things, it is telling that still sellers are in control. If all these are red, that means sellers are still in the control. Right? Here only 3 minutes is bullish, 5, 10, 15, everything is still red. That means still sellers are having major control. And also we are at the midpoint, right? If it price comes to the discount area, that is the best time to go long. If price goes to the premium area and you get a sell signal, that is the best time to go short. In between, it is like 50-50. It can go up, it can come down. So always wait. If you get a buy here, good opportunity. If you get a sell signal here, that will be a good opportunity. In between, it is always little risky, right? Because you never know. For example, if you are shorting something here, your stop loss can be somewhere little bit above. If you are buying, going long here, your stop loss can be somewhere here, right? Little below the support area. But when you are doing it here, your stop loss can be right. It has to be so far. So that's why when you see the discount and premium zones, or right, this is like the buy zone. This is our sell zone. Always wait for a sell signal close to the premium area. Always wait for the buy signal close to the discount area. Don't take the trades in between. It can be always very risky. When you take in between, you can either, it is like a 50-50 situation. Here if you buy, you can make 80% of the time you will make profits. Here if you sell, 80% of the time you'll make profits. If you do here, if you buy here, you may, it is like a 50, you may make or you may lose. 50-50 situation. So yeah, it may come further down. So better you wait, right? All we need is $200-300 daily. That will make our life much more easy. That $200-300 can help you to do a lot of things, right? Especially with AI, there is a lot of risk for the IT jobs. So better, right? Your trading will never stop, right? It will be um, whatever happens to IT, the trading will continue. It is a global business. You can do it from across anywhere from the globe. So once you understand the fundamentals, once you understand the basics, once you learn how to take the trades, you can make that $300-400 any day at any point of time from any place in the globe. Right? That's why, right? Most probably it may come to this discount area, and then once these turn to green, and if we get a buy signal, we can go ahead and you may ask like, can we take the puts here? You can take it, but little risky, right? As I said, if you take anything in between, right, this is like a midpoint. So let me hide this one. So if you see this, right, this is our discount area, this is our premium area. That means this is where you sell, this is where you buy. This midpoint can be anything. Sometimes it may act as support, sometimes it may act as resistance. So better you avoid doing anything in between. If price comes here, you see a buy signal, right? That is a, or price may even come to this point, right? Because last 2 3 days there was a um, huge upside momentum. So today sellers took the control. In the last two, right? Here all the big companies are trying to buy here, right? Around 550, right? There is nearly 59,000 buy order block, 37,000 buy order block, 69,000 buy order block. So even though we have a discount area here, they may try to push the price all the way till here. So we need to wait. Price may 50%, 60% chance price may start moving up, or it may come all the way down till here and then start moving up. So we have to just wait with patience. Whenever price comes to close to the discount or below the discount, and if there is a big buy order block, then price can start moving up. Then once it starts moving up, as I said, you can make money with so many ways. Right? You are only looking at one chart, but you can make money with QQQ, TQQ, SQQ, ES, SPY, MES, MNQ, so many other tickers in prop firms in your personal accounts. For the same time, you can make money in multiple. And if it starts moving, then your Tesla will move, your Nvidia will move, your Google will move, your Amazon will move, everything will start moving up. So if Amazon, right, this is our first possible area where it can reverse. But if it comes to this 177.4, there is much higher potential for price to go up. So this is the best time to buy the stocks, to buy the calls, to sell the puts. This is the either this area or this area, right? If it comes here and then starts moving up, then we can buy here. Otherwise, we will wait until here and then we will buy. Okay? So you are not just right. You are not trading without any clue. Once it comes here, you know that this is a good buy area, right? Because it is below the discount area. There are big players are buying here. This is like a previous month low. So there are a lot of confiances here. So if Amazon comes here, then we can easily make $300-400 by buying calls, by buying the stock. All we need is wait with patience. Same thing if you look at. So if Tesla comes to 212, that is the best time, right? You can buy nice some 20 30 contracts because so many big players are buying the stock here, buying the option calls here. You can be very confident. You can, right? But if it comes here, right, around $214, only 1.3 thousand buy order block. There might be a chance, there might be more sellers than the number of buy orders, so they can still break the support and come all the way here or come. So this is the best time, $212. If you can buy the stock at 212, you will easily make some $3 4 $10 for every stock you buy. So always there is, for example, if Tesla goes to 228, you can confidently buy the puts, right? Because big players are selling huge number of stocks there. Whenever it touches it, immediately it may start dropping. So for 12, 13,000 itself, it started dropping all the way. When it goes and touch the 228 price, that is very, very strong resistance. Immediately you can short, you can take profits. If you are holding Tesla stocks, you can take profits here. You can short and make money, or you can buy the puts, or you can sell the calls, you can make money. So as of now, we are expecting price to come further down on Tesla. Let us look at Google. Google also looking to go further down. Right? What do you think Google might go till? Right? What do you think by looking at the chart? Google can reverse from which point? Right? Where do you think Google can start moving up? Right, exactly around this price, right? Approximately between this or around somewhere here, it can start moving up, right? Because this is the discount area, which is the buy zone, and also a lot of big players are buying here, right? Because they can buy thousands of stocks, they can move the market. Retail traders will buy 10 stocks, 100 stocks, 200 stocks, but big players can buy thousands of stocks like this. So immediately price, there are limit orders here. When price touch this, immediately it will start moving up. So you can say this is the premium area. It touched the premium area, immediately it started dropping. It may touch the discount area, it may start going up. So we have to wait with patience. The same thing we are even for NQ, MNQ. We are just waiting with patience because you can see that, right? If you want, you can take a risk and short it. There is a more potential for it to drop, but it is always better. You either take the trade close to the premium, take trade close to the discount area. In between, it can go up and down. You have a higher risk. So, for example, now it is at a discount area, but your RSI is completely red. Your trend is completely red for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And as of now, there is no big buy order block. There are only 233 contracts, 462 contracts. In case if it comes to this area, 19,760, there is a high possibility. You can confidently take a long position because lot of big orders, big buy orders are here. There is a high possibility. So here it can be a small pullback, but again it can come further down. So better until if you wait for these setups, right? There is 14,000 contracts they are selling. You can make some nice profits, right? Because this is a premium area. There are a lot of sell order blocks, and also you got a sell signal. So everything, right? That is the confluence. You are not just depending on one indicator, right? For example, just you got a sell signal. You may make money, you may not make money. But when you also see that, okay, top trend is telling me it will go down, and you see price pulse, okay, price pulse, it is in the premium area. There are a lot of sell order blocks. That means the big players are selling it off. Everything is red, everything is red. That means there is a high possibility for. So now you have more confidence. You are not just going with just a sell signal. You are also going based on the option flows or order blocks. The zone, this is a sell zone. You got a sell signal. Your RSI is red. So like that, you will have more confidence. You can be more successful. When you just follow one signal, right? For example, here also we got a sell, but immediately we got a buy because you are not at the top. Here you are at the top, that is at a strong resistance. It came all the way down, touched it. So either it can go up or again there might be a small pullback, come back, and then this is where we have a huge buy order block. So we are waiting for a proper, right? Minimum, if it starts moving up, we should wait for all these things to turn to green. Then we'll get a confidence that okay, now it can go up. Until that time, don't take a shot. Wait for a proper setup. When you get a proper setup, you can easily make $300-400, right? Even if you buy option calls, or you can buy the stocks, you can sell the puts, whichever way you want, you can do it, right? And with prop firms, you can use 50K accounts, 25K accounts. So at the same time, even if you have a small account, you can use prop firms, right? For example, there is a prop firm called tradefundr.com where you can buy the stocks, you can do the options, and you can make money. So if you make a $50 in your personal account and make 200, 300 in the prop firm, so at the same time you are making gains in both the sides, both ways. But you have to wait for a proper entry criteria, proper setup before you take the trade. Return. These are small companies, right? They won't get impacted with the QQQ moves. When you see the big companies, so you can see 399,000 buy order block came all the way down. Then there is a huge buy order block. It started moving up. So if this Piton goes to 4.6, then we can buy the puts. There are nearly $29,000 sell order block. So as of now, everything is green. Everything is green. There are a lot of buy order blocks. 23,000 buy order block, 400,000 buy order block. It may break the resistance and move a little bit high. When it goes here, you can buy the puts, sell the calls, and then again price will start dropping. Zoom. You got a 3,000 buy order block. It came to the discount area. It went all the way to the top, but it can go further. As of now, there is no sell order block here. It can go little more high and then drop later. So whenever it goes above the premium area and these turn to red, minimum 135 should be red for you to take the sell signal, not to buy the puts. So AVGO 65,000 sell order block. It went all the way to the top, touched the sell order block, then dropped. There is a 934 buy order block, which is a small size, not a huge one. For futures, if it is around 1,000, 2,000, that is okay. But for stocks, you need to see a big number. So again, it may drop further. It may come all the way to somewhere to these levels or come to this 9.48 discount area. If it comes to this 163 price, that is the best time to buy it. Right? You can confidently buy because 72,000 stocks means immediately when it touches it, it will start going up. So you have very low risk, right? There is also previous day low, 72,000, 8,000. So when you buy call, sell the puts here, you have more chance of making nice profits. So PDD may come somewhere here or here and then start moving up. Right? It went to the premium and then started dropping. We are waiting for a, so when this 135 becomes green, most probably it may touch this and then start moving up. That is the best time to buy the calls. One is your trend is green, which is good, right? Overall, it is telling that it is a bullish ticker. But as of now, still there is sellers are in the control in all these different time frames. So when this 135 turns to green, then this will PDD will start moving up, right? Because it gave good earnings. As today morning, it moved all the way to 151. But that is where there is a premium zone. That is where you have a lot of sell orders. That's why it touched that zone, immediately started dropping. So we need to wait patiently. So if it comes to this area, this is the best time, right? You can here you have 50-60% chance of making profits. If it comes to this, 90% you will make profits because there is a previous day low and also there is a huge buy order block. You have higher chance of success. So all you need is just wait for whenever price comes there and you see a buy side and you should see a reversal. If it is still dropping, you should not buy. It should come here and then you should see one or two nice green candles and then you can buy and again it will start going all the way to the top or minimum to the midpoint. So that's it. Right? We all know about buy low, sell high. But most of us, what we do, we buy high, we sell low, right? Because you wait. When the Tesla or Nvidia goes all the way to the top, we buy it. We think that oh, Nvidia may go still high. So Nvidia from nearly $127 today morning it went to 131. Right? It touched the premium zone and then started dropping. Now there is a 23,000 buy order block, 98,000 buy order block. So if price comes and touch this area, right, this is the discount zone. If it touch this and then start, we see a green candle, then we can buy the calls for Nvidia. So it should touch it and then we should see a green candle. That means the trend is reversing. So here there is a 451,000 sell order block. There is a 237,000 sell order block. Because there are some 23,000 buy orders. So it touched it and trying to move. But we want to, if it comes here, that is the best opportunity because there are much more bigger buy orders here. So here there is a 52,000 sell order block. So even though there is a 4,000 buy order block, there is a high chance of this breaking the support. So especially if you're trading with prop firms, right? The best strategy for stocks is we know that Snow gave a bad earnings or after earnings it started dropping. 80 to 90% of the time the same trend will continue on the next day. If they report good earnings, then they go up next day. Or if the earnings were bad or whatever reason, if the stock dropped after the earnings report, then the same trend will continue on the next day morning. So today morning, when market opened, if we traded stocks or options, we'd have made nice profits, right? Maybe it may go further down. Just checking if it breaks the support, we can enter. Or if it goes again, right? If there is a small pullback, goes again to this point 119, that is the best time you can buy the puts. Right? So if you follow the earnings, whenever after right after market you will have some earnings, right? Baidu or pre-market will have some earnings. Baidu reported some bad earnings, so it started dropping from nearly $91, $92. It is 85. There is a high possibility for it to drop all the way to, yeah, now we are at a discount area, but if it goes and touch this area, then again it will drop. So wait for a small pullback. If there is a pullback, then we can enter. You can always add an alert here. Add alert on Baidu at 87. So whenever Baidu comes here, again it will start dropping. Or if it breaks the support, starts dropping, we can buy the puts. It can come all the way to $82. Okay, QQQ is still trying to. Check AMD. Just 1 minute turn to green. If 135 turn to green, it came all the way to the discount, trying to bounce back. But if all these three turn to green, we can go long on AMD. Otherwise, You can wait for it to touch this previous day low. Previous day low is always a strong support. Whenever it touches the previous day low, it will start moving up. So you can set alerts on different tickers which you want to trade. So for example, JD, if JD comes here, that will be a huge opportunity. We can make some nice profits. So we are waiting for JD to touch this one. There is a small bounce now, but it can reverse back. So these are like your magnets, right? Wherever the price will always strike where there is liquidity or where there is a lot of buying volume or selling volume. JD may come all the way here and then start bouncing. So if anybody want, they can buy the JD puts because still everything is red here. Everything is red here. Mm, there is a high possibility for it to touch 26.2 before bouncing back. Let us wait for sell signal. Whenever we receive a sell signal, we can buy the JD puts or you can sell the JD calls. Then it will come all the way down here and then again start moving up. At that point, you can again take profits on the puts and take the calls. We already sold the 20 put and collected premiums. If run goes above 20 by tomorrow, or even if it goes to 19.5, 19.6, we'll make profits. If run touches this, then again it will start moving up. We can add few more contracts. If it comes touch this one, we can buy the calls or we can sell the puts. So, right, just like price pulse, we have another indicator, price pilot. So S stands for sell, B stands for buy. Price came all the way down, touched the buy order block. So there are a lot of bulls here. They are trying to take the price up. So price touched it, then it started moving up. So it can go all the way to 171. So you can buy the calls, or if you want low risk, you can do the bull put spread. That means you can sell 170, or let me check like which one is good. Yeah, you can check 170, you can sell 170 put and buy 167.5 put. Your risk will be minimal. So you are doing ELF August 30th, 170. So around you can collect $130 or around 150. So you sell 170 put and buy 167.5 put for ELF for August 30th and collect around $120 premium. That means if price goes above 170 and stays above 170, then all the premium collected will be yours. So as of now, you can see everything is green. You got a buy signal. There are a lot of bulls here, right? So if generally this is in blue color, that means there is a lot of bullish momentum. If it is in red color, that means there is a lot of bearish momentum. If it is orange color, it is between bullish and bearish. Now you got a buy signal. B stands for buy, and then it may try to go all the way where there are bears. The other way we can do is we can also buy in ELF. The spread is little wide for 170, but ELF 170 call for around 2.65 for August 23rd. You can see ELF already started moving up. So everything is green. These are blue. And then you have a buy order block. It came to the bottom, started moving up. So it can go all the way to 171 plus. Touch the buy order block, started moving up. It can go all the way, touch the top. $171 is possible in next few minutes. So, right, if the big players, banks, all those are buying, you got a confidence. You got a confidence because there is a lot of bullish momentum. You got a confidence because you got a buy signal. You got a confidence because this red turned to blue. You got a confidence because the red candle turned to blue. So overall, there are multiple factors, multiple. So it can go all the way to the top. So when you have multiple confidences, either from different indicators, right? Your top trend gave a buy signal, your ultimately gave a buy signal. It came to the bottom. Overall, it is a bullish ticker, right? This morning it went to 171.6, and then there was a pullback, buying at a bottom. Whenever it is a bullish ticker, if you can buy at the bottom, that is always a good opportunity. So it may, right? It will never just go like that, right? It will move up. There will be little pullback. Again, it will move up, little pullback, and it will go all the way to $172 by end of today or by tomorrow morning. So we are holding both the bull put spread, which is like a low risk, right? When you buy a bull put spread, even if stock stays choppy, also you'll make profit. That means when you buy a call, it should definitely go up. When you buy a bull put spread, even if it stays somewhere around this area, you can still make profits. So that's why we took both bull put spread and also we bought the calls. It can, yeah, it will, both should make profits in some time. And today morning, LLY came all the way to the bottom, so we took the profits there. Then it went up and again dropped. If we see a proper bullish candle, right? If you have a wick at the top, wick at the bottom, that means it is still indecision candle. It is neither bullish nor bearish. If you see only big wick at the bottom, that is more like a bearish candle. So if we see a proper bullish candle, we can buy calls for LLY or we can do a bull put spread. So as of now, the trend is bullish, right? Today morning it went to nine from 948, it went all the way to 972.5. Because of the pullback, it came down and again trying to bounce back. But as of now, still, yeah, we can see a blue candle, which is a bullish, but still you have a wick at the bottom. If we just see a candle just with a wick at the top, that is the best one. So we can give another one or one more candle to see whether it is going up, or it may do it one more time, it may come down and then start going up. So if it comes to this area, that is the best time we can buy Netflix calls. There are nearly 41,000 buy order block here. For example, dollar tree, right? Everything is red here, right? That means lot of sellers are in control. And you can see there is bears here, right? Bears are trying to push the price down. There is a S, which is for sell signal. And then the orange candle turned to red candles, right? You can see a complete bearish candles. So price pilot is telling that it can go all the way down. So your support is somewhere around 98.2. And if I go to top trend also, I can see that this is orange color, this is red color. So there is a high possibility for stock to come all the way down somewhere around $98. So either we can buy the puts, we can buy the puts for dollar tree. Dollar tree 90, 100 puts around 1.75, 1.7. Dollar tree 100 puts at 1.7 for August 23rd. So if it comes around $98, we'll make 20 to 30% profit. There's a high possibility. So how do we know? Because that is where it has the buy orders. So always price, right? This will act as a magnet. Price will come to this where there are a lot of limit orders. So everything red, everything red. You have the fair value gaps. Dollar tree nearly made $200 with 15 contracts. Right. So just I added one more, right? So we have multiple indicator. You don't need to use all indicators, but when more indicators are giving the same signal, it will give you more confidence, right? You can go with a bigger position size. So for example, this T5 indicator from green it turned to red, right? Here also you have red. So that means this is also telling that if it is red, that means it is bearish. So that indicator is also telling dollar tree can go much further down. So when your top trend is telling the same thing, price pilot is telling the same thing, T5 is telling the same thing. For example, if I want to use my RC scan, right? Again, you don't need to use everything. Just I'm telling how you can be successful. For example, I added dollar tree into my custom list. You can see that 5 minutes bearish. There are nearly, yeah, the CP ratio is only 1.4. It is still bearish, overall bearish. If it is above 2, generally bullish. If it is below 2, generally bearish. So like that, so it is coming further down. Made to $40. So we are expecting it to touch somewhere around $98 and then move up. You can go further down. So if I want to go with the MNQ, right, there is a high possibility for this to go forward. Right, you have your buy order blocks here. So that will act as the magnet. It can come all the way down, touch that, and then start bouncing up. Yeah, we should have taken somewhere here or here. It is little late, but still, yeah, there is a high possibility for it to go all the way till here because this is the magnet. So PayPal, so you have buy orders here, here. It went all the way to the top, right? Generally, if it is at the bottom, good for calls. When it is at the top, good for puts. Let us wait for one more candle, then we can buy the puts. Then PayPal can come all the way down till here. Let us go and check dollar tree. It should come minimum till 98.25. If it breaks that, it will come all the way to $98. So we are waiting for it to, once it comes here, we can take the profits. Now, one is we are holding the ELF calls, right? Because 1, 3, 5, 30, everything is bullish. Even these are also close to 50. If anything above 50, that is bullish. So overall, it is bullish. It came to the bottom, so there is a high possibility for it to go all the way to the top. We got a buy signal. There are a lot of bulls here, so it can go all the way to the top. So that's why we bought the calls. We did a bull put spread. So even if it stays around this price for complete today and tomorrow also, we'll make profits. If it goes up, then we'll make profits with the calls. And then we have the dollar tree puts. Right? Always just to wait. Either we should buy close to the where you have these bulls or sell where you have the bears. So now gold GC is somewhere in between. We come all the way back to $950. So as of now, if I hit T5, so price pilot gave a sell signal. Right, the blue candle is turning to orange. That means it is telling that bullish to bearish. If we get a red candle, then we can enter the puts. T5 as of now it is at the top. The green line turned to red. Here also this green line turned to red. When this turn to red and this orange turns to red, then we have a perfect confidence. Right? As of now, all these are red. 1, 3, 5 are red. So it is just like you are, right? Whenever you want to do something, you have a checklist. Right. So for example, this is my number one checklist is done. This gave me right. Initially, it may take 1 minute for you to check everything. Later, it will become easy for you as you practice more and more. By looking at the chart, immediately you know that you can buy the puts. So this one is telling it will go down. This one is telling it will go down. There is big buy order block here, so it can come all the way here. Then if you enable this one, the green turn to red. Here also this green should turn to red. Then a perfect opportunity to buy the puts. Maybe once this candle is done, then we can buy the puts. It may come all the way down. So nearly $160 with the 3 micros, right? It came to the buy order block. So now I can take the profits. So, so the advantage with prop firm is, okay, right? The same thing is copied into 20 accounts. So even if I'm making 170, 180 with one account, you can copy into 20 different prop accounts. If I have 20 PA accounts, that is nearly $2,000. Right? We got a perfect confidence. We saw that there is huge sell order block. This is red, this is red, this is red. Everything was red. So we took it, and then because there is a buy order block, we took the profits because there is 22,000 order block. If it is only 500,000, I would have waited for some more time. But because it's a 22,000, there is a possibility for it to bounce back. Yeah, take profits on dollar tree because if QQQ starts moving, then everything may start moving up. Actually, it was in more profits, but better you take the gains. Right, once QQQ starts moving up, all the stocks will start moving up. So that's why better to take the profits on dollar tree. We should have taken when it gained. So now, if it turns to green, right, if I get a proper buy signal, I can get QQQ calls or something. As of now, because there is a chance that it can go up, I took the profits on the short position. Right? Sometimes it may go further down and go to, if it breaks the support, then I can again enter one more time and take profits here. Or if it starts moving up, then I can start making profits or I can take a long position. Whenever QQQ starts moving, then whenever we get a proper confirmation on QQQ, that is the time where we can enter Tesla calls, Google calls, Nvidia calls. Everything will start moving up. Still, sellers are trying to push it down, but so, right, if you have a personal account, we can also do with NQ. Right, MNQ is where you have low risk and low returns. If I did the same thing with NQ, we'd have made $700-800. Uh, but the risk is also high with NQ because it moves so volatile. So better instead of risking with NQ, you can do with MNQ if you have a small account, 50K account. Seems it may come down further. So when it comes to this, it is little bit right now because it is below the discount zone. Little risky to short it now. So better we wait for the reversal. Whenever we have a reversal, you can, if you enter calls for tomorrow, it may make nice profits. But we'll wait for the reversal. You can take QQQ calls, buy calls. You can enter. So whenever there is a drop, that is the best time to go long. Once you have a proper confirmation on the reversal. So PDL stands for previous day low. So yesterday it came all the way here. So generally previous day low, previous week low, they act as strong support. So if you see this one, it came all the way from the top to the bottom. Now if it starts moving up, then again it can go all the way to the top. So we are waiting for this to start moving up, then we can buy the QQQ calls. The best thing is you can copy the same trade. Whatever trade we are taking, you can copy. There are 20, 30 different prop firms. So when you have a proper confidence, when you see a proper setup, you can copy your trade from, right? Even I'm taking in trade weight, right? For example, Apex trade weight, I can copy this into my trader fund, or I can copy into another 20 different accounts. So even though I make $100, that $100 can get copied into 20 different, right? 20 different Apex accounts. That is $2,000. Again, the same thing you can copy into another prop firm, another prop firm. Like that, 20 prop firms you can copy. So if you wait for a perfect right, once you have proper confidence, perfect setup, even though you are making a small $100 profit, that you can scale up, you can copy into different accounts, different companies. So for the same work, you are making profit in so many different ways. That is the best thing about, right? In your personal account, you cannot scale up like that. But here, you are taking one simple trade. You saw that, oh, there is a lot of bearish momentum, lot of sell order blocks, everything is red, everything is red, this is red. You saw that multiple indicators are telling us it can go further down. When we got the confidence, we took a shot, right? We should have taken actually much before, but we missed that. Now also it is trying to go further down, but yeah, it seems it may go all the way. So, but that is the advantage where you are taking a low risk trade and you copy the trade into multiple other different multiple accounts. Top 300 points. Do you want to avoid risk? As of now, still everything is red, everything is red. But why to take the risk? Because This is generally the area where buyers will try, right? We know that there is a big buy order block here, buy order block here, so they can act as magnets and they can pull the price further down. But it is little risky, right? Always this is our sell zone. If you can sell somewhere close to here, that is best. This is our discount area. Sometimes suddenly buyers may come here, right? As of now, there is a buy order block here and here. But if suddenly some buyers come and pitch in, then suddenly it may start moving. So that's why it is better to wait for the reversal. Once you see a proper green candle, then you go long because this is the right time to buy it rather than sell it. If you see this one also, right, it came all the way to the bottom. So you have to sell somewhere when it is here. You have to buy when it is somewhere here. So if we get a buy signal, then generally it will be that will be a good opportunity to go long on QQQ or MNQ. But we are waiting for some confirmation. We want to make sure again sellers will not push it down. So we took profits on MNQ. We took profits on dollar tree puts, right? Because we saw that it may start bouncing up. So we took profits there. Right? We thought it may come all the way down, but it came little bit down, started bouncing. So because NQ also started moving up. So once NQ starts moving up, most of your Tesla, everything, most other stocks will start moving up. Tesla also may start moving up. And so that's why we took the profits on dollar trade. Now we'll also make profits on ELF. So ELF is moving up. And so if ELF breaks this, it can go all the way to 171, 172. So ELF spread is completely zero risk, limit very low risk. And yeah, if it breaks this one, ELF calls also will make nice profits. Zoom may come, touch this, and then again start going up. So whenever it is a bullish ticker, we want to wait for the buy signals. Whenever it is a bearish ticker, we want to wait for the sell signals. So now we got a sell, but there is a high possibility that it will come till here and then start moving up again. So we are waiting for a buy signal on Zoom. Same thing for gold also, it may come somewhere here and then start moving up. You don't get right until we have all this green. Don't enter long because still it may further go down. So this line is still red. So if you want to take low risk, right, all we need is if you make $100 with one account, you can copy the same trade into 100 accounts. So all you need is a perfect setup, right? Wait for a low risk setup, right? Now it can go a little bit up and again come down. So maybe this area or this area is the best one to go long. So don't think that oh it is moving up. Let me take buy. Still everything your sellers are still in the control. Everything is still red. You have bigger contracts here. So until you see this one turning to green, don't go long. Right? It might be little late, but easily you can make $100. Once it this turns to green, then it will go minimum till the midpoint. Because with that $100, you copy the trade into 20 accounts, that is $2,000 with one simple trade. Right? That is only with one company. If you have more companies, even that $100 you can make $3,000-4,000 every day. But only thing is you need to have patience, wait for a proper confidence. When you get a proper confidence, then only take the trade. There is high possibility it will come here. But we also don't want to take the puts now because you are at a discount area. This would have been a nice area to short, or this would have, right? We shorted here, we took some profits here. Right? Because there are some traders who want to book the profits. So when they book the profits, they are closing short, they are buying long. So that's why there will be small pullbacks. But it doesn't mean that the trend got reversed. As of now, still the trend is bearish. We missed this opportunity. PayPal, we should have got the. No, we got a salary here. It came all the way down. If PayPal comes somewhere here, 71.6, that is a good time to go long again. QQ started bouncing. So now red candles turn to orange candles. That means there is a transition from bearish to bullish trend. If we get a green candle, we can enter calls. Look at AMD. AMD is also So if this red turns to green, there is a high possibility for it to. So no, all this time it was red. Now slowly the green is, so it should go go up. Once it starts going up again, AMD can go all the way to the top. So if UPST comes to this region, that is a good one to buy calls. As of now, we can wait for some more time. QQQ touch this. We are waiting for a buy signal now. Generally, UB and the TMF, they move in the same direction. So if we are bearish about UB, then we can also buy the TMF. But let's give just so as of now, it is from blue, it is turning to orange. If we get a red candle, then we can buy TMF 58 puts or something. Then we'll make profits at the same time. You'll make profits with UB. You will also make profits with TMF. So TMF and TME are opposite, just like TQQ, SQQ. When this goes down, TME will go up. So this should drop. So right, we got a sell signal. This green line turned to red. Everything is red here. If you want, you can also check. There is a big buy order block, so it is trying to do a double bottom. 5, 10, 15, everything is still bearish. If you go to UB also will make profit. So if you go here, right? So I sold at 132.13. If I buy at 132.12, that is nearly $31 profit on each contract. So with 20 accounts, it is $600, $700 profit. So, but I kept my buy order here. My buy order, I kept a limit order at 132.10. I'm expecting it to come all the way to the bottom. Can get the, should have got the puts. Yeah, we can enter TMF puts. EMF options 59 put is approximately $1.45. The TMF 59 put for this Friday at 1.4. If it breaks this support, then it can go all the way till 57.3. But there is a big buy order block. So if I right, it is nearly $62 profit now. So now it may fill the limit order. Limit order got executed. So that is another $90, $93 profit. So at the same time, you can make. So now your TMF is also dropping. So so if you see, right, QQQ is for NQ. So where you can make money with NQ, MNQ with your prop firms. You can make QQQ on your individual accounts and with prop firms at the same time. So the direction will be same. You can make money with crude oil. You can make with USO with options. ES SPY. DIA is for your Dow Jones, right? Your YM. IWM is for your RTY. So whenever RTY going down, you can buy the option puts or call, right? You can make money. Silver. In futures, you can make money with SI. With options, you can make with SLV. Gold, if gold is going down, you can buy puts for a GLD. So same time, for the time you're spending, you can make money with futures, you can make money with options, you can make money with stocks, you can make it in your personal accounts, you can make it in your prop firms. So you're spending the same time. Anyway, when you're spending the same time, once you understand, okay, what is the logic? Okay, I saw there is a short. I saw green turn to red. I saw that everything is red. Everything is red. Then we were confident, we took it. So even though you are making $100, 100 into 20, $2,000, right? That is only with one prop firm. If you copy the same trade into 20 prop firms, then you have a lot more power. The only thing is just wait for a perfect setup and then take the trades. So you got a confluence here, right? Green turn to red. Everything is red. So we know that this will act as a magnet. So it will come all the way down. So now you take the profits on where is our okay, PMF dropped all the way, right? Nearly $125. Mm, Take gains with EMF 59 put. Because there is a big buy order block, right? Last time it touched this point, then started bouncing up. So better you have 125, $130 in 5-10 minutes, right? Our billing rate is not more than that, right? Making say 70, $80 per hour itself is difficult unless you are very technical in SAP or something. So you just book the profits. No ELF 170 call is making nice profits now. Right, we took ELF 170 call. ELF calls. You can take profits on ELF calls. Right? Because again it is going close to the sell zone. You book it at nearly $300-400 with 20 contracts. Even if you bought 10 contracts, that is $200. You can still keep the spread, right? Because spread is as long as it stays above 170, all the credit you collected is yours, right? Tomorrow also, if it stays above 170, all the money collected will be 100% yours. So the risk with spread is very less. It's if it stays between 168 and 170, still you will be in the profits with the spread. For call, again, if it drops, you will lose the premium. That's why better we book the profits. Yet again, we saw that it was bullish, it was green, it came to the bottom, started moving up. That's it, right? All you need is confluence between multiple indicators, and then we can enter and we can make nice profits. So now, QQQ started moving up. Right, you got a buy signal. Everything turned to green. But yeah, it's already 11:30. So yeah, if we take it again, we have to wait for 1 more hour. But you see that once you follow proper systematic approach, we can make 80-90% of the time we can make profits. So only thing which we are holding is the ELF spread. We made profits on ELF calls. We made profit on EMF puts. We made profits on UB. We made profits on MNQ. Yeah, only ELF we are holding that will also make nice profits because spread the risk is low, and if QQQ goes up, then all the other stocks also will start moving now. Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, everything. So, but I hope you see the value following a proper strategy. Uh, yeah, AMD, everything, right? As I said, once QQQ starts moving, all your good stocks will start moving. Tesla will move, Nvidia will move. So you can always use QQQ, right? You can see there is a 4.2 million buy order spread. You touched it, started moving up. You can wait until the line turns to green. When the line turns to green, you can go ahead and buy the calls, or you can sell the puts, or you can, right? If you want low risk, you do the bull put spread, right? Even if it comes down again, it will touch the buy order block, again go up. So you can, with very low risk, you can make profits like that 80 to 90% of the time when you follow some systematic rules, right? We kept rule like, okay, these three should be green, or this should turn to green, or there should be a buy order block. When you see a big sell order block, that is good time to buy the puts. If you get some buy signal in the middle or sell signal in the middle, avoid them. Always sell here is good, buy here is good. Anything in between, just avoid them. Right? Wait for the green red line to turn to green line. So now you will see this came all the way down. Now the green line started turning up. Now it will, Nvidia can go all the way up. So that's it, right? When you have a proper rules, then retail traders also can make nice profits like the big players. Otherwise, we'll be always buying at the bottom, buying at the top, selling at the bottom. They are buying at the bottom, they are selling at the top. So when you use one or two indicators, look for the confluence, and then you can make profits most of the time. So that's how we are making 85-90% of the success. And yeah, we'll. So if I see any other good alerts, I'll share in the options channel. But yeah, and whatever we are holding, the TLF spread, I'll also share it in US equities and other channels whenever we take the profits. Uh, yeah, I'll give access to the T5 indicator and T4 indicator to all the 6 months members. So you're right, same thing you can do with stocks. At the same time, you can buy stocks. If you don't want to take risk with options, you buy with stocks. If you are a experienced trader, you can do option calls, you can sell puts, you can do debit spreads, you can do credit spreads based on your risk, right? If you are a low risk trader, you can always do spreads that will make nice profits always. Or most of the time, you will make profits when you do spreads. If you are a low risk trader, you can also buy the calls. It came all the way down, touch the buy order block, you buy the stock, it will go up. And the good thing is you don't need to put your own money. You can always trade with prop firms. You can trade on right on a paper account for a few days until you get the confidence. Once you get the confidence, you can nicely make profits. So that is the best thing, right? If you even if we work for another 20 years, there is no guarantee our salary will get double. But when you take time to learn, practice, and then you can scale up every month. You add one more prop firm. You learn for 1 month, then you add Apex, then add one more prop firm, then add one more prop firm. For the same time, same effort, you can multiply. You can scale up your income. Only thing is just wait for a perfect setup. When you see a perfect setup, when you see a confluence, then just go ahead and get. Yeah, there are lot of yeah, right. Many will give opportunities now. Kava is looking good. Kava already moved well. Again, if it comes and touch this, again it will start moving up. Right, it may touch this point and then start going up again. So we have to just wait for them to come and touch the buy order block. As I said, just we need to follow some rules. So as of now, PTD everything is red, but you have a big buy order block. So better you wait until you see a sell order block with all red. Don't take a shot. If you see all green with a buy order or minimum 135 green with a buy order block and you get a buy signal, that is a good one. So this may go all the way till 119 and then again drop. So you see there is a huge buy order block here, 50,000 stocks. So then it started going up. It may go all the way till here and then again drop. So whenever it comes here, we can again buy the puts. So as of now, all these three are green. 3 minutes, 5 minutes is bullish. Touch this one, started moving up. We'll wait for this to touch this and then again we can buy the puts. It might come all the way here or do a double bottom and then go up. We may come all the way till here and then start bouncing up. But we already made $100, which is good enough. You don't need to make $300-400 in one trade. You make small profits and you multiply them with multiple accounts. That $100 is equal to $2,000. That is the best thing because sometimes it may come little bit down and then bounce up. It may not come all the way down. So better always try to sell at the top. Try to look for a buy signal at the bottom. Yeah. Crude oil last 2 3 days, crude oil was dropping. Today it started moving up. So bulls. You can see that buyers are trying to take it up. I didn't get your question on regarding on prop accounts or yeah, prop accounts. Basically, yeah, you can go to the YouTube channel. You can see my many videos which we did on about prop firms. If you're part of our indicators channel or indicators, then you will get access to all the documentation, all the videos, and also, so if anybody is interested to get all these indicators, they have to go to ninja underscore apex underscore bot. So there is a company called tradefundrr.com, which will allow you to trade stocks, options. You can do stocks and options in that. They will allow you to trade. They will give you money and you can trade with their money. Yeah, Workday is also looking good, right? So even your kids can do it, right? Because you got a buy signal, red candle turn to blue candles. 1, 3, 5, 10 is bullish. Your this one, right? It came all the way to the bottom, then green, right? Buyers took the control now. All this time sellers were taking the control. Now it turned to green. So it was all the way red. Now it turned to green. Right? There are nearly 1.78K bulls. It touched this, it started moving up. So there is a chance all the way for it to go till $236. So again, if you don't want to take the risk, you do a bull put spread. You sell 235 put, buy 232, 230, something like that. Or you are okay to take little risk, you can buy 230 call or 235 calls. It may go all the way to the top. There is a sell order here, so it will go all the way till 234.5. And if there are more buyers, then it will break that, it will go all the way to the top. So minimum we can make some profits here. But yeah, that's it everyone. So we don't want to take more time because right, even if we do more time also, some members will complain that oh, we cannot stay a lot of time in the sessions. That's why I'm trying to limit. Right, if you make $300-400 every day, that will change a lot of things, and you don't need to worry about recession, inflation, job loss, AI, anything. All you need is take time to learn, practice, and then you can scale up as much as you want. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining in. We'll share the recording and yeah, it works for India stocks. It works for anything, currencies, forex. You can do for anything. Yeah, you have to go to that ninja underscore apex underscore bot and you can subscribe for the indicators. Bye everyone. Have a nice rest of the day.